It's blackcurrant.
We are live. Gary the drummer, I'm strumming my guitar.
Your head's just disappeared.
Yeah, just disappears.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everybody. Let's see right now. So that Gary and I know we're not just talking to ourselves.
Anybody there?
If anybody has joined in, and maybe... Oh, behind you now. Look behind you.
Yep, that's Holly. It's around the area.
Holly has arrived.
Yeah.
So right now, Gary and I are talking to ourselves. So
As
there's
usual.
no use me insulting him or making fun of him.
I mean, you're not getting any laughs.
What you been doing with your time? Just working?
Just working away.
Yeah.
And then over the weekend, to tell you the truth, I've done very little today. I have just been sitting here messing about. And that's basically it. It was wet this morning, so I couldn't go out. Planned to do in the backyard, but it's been raining all morning, but now it's dry. Come here, you.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
That's Brody.
Hey. Give us the Mexican. Yorkie something.
Chihuahua. Half Yorkie, half Chihuahua.
Yeah, look at him. All right, Chrisman. Chrisman is here.
There's Chrisman.
I'd start putting the horses up, but geez, he don't need any.
I bred off that one of yours there now, Chrisman, that man of substance. 2 donkeys. I mean, absolute donkey. Great confirms, like future breeders.
Yeah. Hey, what kind of ink you sporting there? What kind of ink you got there on the arms?
Oh, it's just a couple of tribal tattoos you got done.
Yeah, it looks like
I've got my back done.
Oh, geez, man. Oh, nice.
Bit of a midlife crisis. Who's Edward McCullough?
Edward McCullough. I don't really know who that is.
Oh, is that new stable Eddie something with the numbers after it?
Oh, Eddie something 62 or something?
Yeah.
All right. Or the guy, he bred that really monster one from...
Yeah, Lethal Money or something, was it? Yeah, you will be, Chrisman. You do it again. You still have to get your ass onto the show.
You're going to say, maybe he can give you a breed gold merchant, but that's not going to be possible.
Well,
gelding.
You bred some good ones off Maine there a week or 2 back.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Yep. Eddie is Eddie 6962. Oh, my gosh. Crispin. 639. That's more than Gary.
Yeah, you're putting me to shame. You're putting me to shame.
39 horses. We're going to have to do just an entire auction podcast, I guess. Just line up some horses and have people
starting the Saturday morning first thing, finishing Saturday night.
Yeah. We will have multiple podcasts going for horses that are of certain ages or times or whatever. But hey, so we're going to talk about the 3-year-old eliminator finals in a minute and go over the field. I believe it's still a bit away. Let me look at that one. It's about 30 minutes, maybe.
I never even looked at that.
Yeah, 14:05. It comes on. Then we're gonna have an eliminator 2-year-old heat, but then we have a bit of a break before the next 3. That's when we might get into if anybody's gonna do some or interested in some horse trading. I have a few I can put up, but I don't want to get into that until we have more listeners. If we don't, then I guess we just won't do it. Kind of sprung it on people at the last minute, so it doesn't really matter. If anybody's out there, Chrisman, Eddie6962, and you want a link to come on and join us, I will send you a link. It's very easy to get on. You just follow the link, type in your name. You'll appear in the studio. We'll bring you on. If you don't want to have your face shown, you can get your voice in here without a camera. But you can't really look any worse than Gary and me. I mean, come on.
That's it.
I mean,
where's Mr. Donovan? I thought he said he was going to hop on.
He said he would be intermittent. So he will be in when he can. He was having computer issues last time. I'm not sure if that's the case again, but
Right. What?
I was going to go on and talk about the new conforms, but I don't really want to if there's not that many people here. So I guess we'll start looking at the race.
Yeah.
And you can give me your expert opinions.
My expert.
Oh yeah. You're the guy that used to be at the top of the standings. Sort of. Well, let's get into that a little bit. What's up with you anyway? Don't say anything negative or anything.
No, I'm not saying no. But see, to be honest, at the minute, I'm just with work. I come home and I end up sitting down, starting to breed horses. And then I end up breeding that many horses, of horses sitting there in the background. I forget about them. And then I say, right, I'll sort it tomorrow. Then I come home and then I don't enter any. I'd say, I want them to try and match these together to see what I get. And then before you know it, it's a snowball effect. You've that many bloody horses, you don't know what you have or where they are. And like, it's shameful. Like, it really is. And that's it. I'm done with breeding now for the season. Like, that's it until maybe the end of the season.
I mean, we sold some of yours, but you still have probably already replaced those with new ones.
Lee, you don't even want to know.
Sold 8 and bred 50 new ones. Well, everybody.
That's basically it. I'm just looking here to see how many I actually have here.
I'm going to embarrassingly say that I have about 190.
Of 359 active horses on 187 breeders.
Oh, how does it tell you that somewhere on the breeders?
Yeah, if you go to my account and you click it says active horses and then retired horses, but the retired horses are your breeders.
Oh, okay. Under my account?
Yeah.
My account. Manage my account.
I'll just go and click my account.
All right, I have 187 active and 103 retired.
Right. Well,
what was your number?
359 and 187. But out of them 359, I would say there's probably about 200 of them sitting there for breeding.
Oh, okay. So do you have horses you've never ever bred with that are breeders?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're just saving them just because you have too many? Or, I mean, do you want to get rid of them? Or different breeds? Or?
Well,
I mean, okay, I'm not talking about $50 or $100. I mean, don't you have some?
No, it's laziness sometimes, Lee. It honestly is laziness, or just can't be arsed to do it. That is the truth.
Well, I know you're a value guy. You want the right value out of a horse, but really, if it's just going to do nothing for you, you might as well sell it for what you can get.
It'll be used at some stage. I know it will. You know what I mean? And I do. There is people there I give breeds to and stuff like that. There's Pat. He would get breeds off my Jake dog and all. I'll work with the breeds as well.
Yeah.
255 breeders in addition, Christmas says.
Those are scary numbers for a guy that's kicking our tail, really. There's got to be tons in there waiting to be, I guess.
But I will say with the new conforms, I've been quite surprised with horses that have been like 5 very goods. They've been coming up 80 legs and stuff like that there. You know what I mean? They've sort of.
I finally sat down for about 10 hours yesterday, it seemed like, and created me a little tool that I'm working on.
Right.
I just populate. Right now, I populate a horse, and it brings up the breeder, sire, dam, and all their conforms, and then what the foal or horse, if it's racing, what conforms, and then works, and then horse ratings.
Right.
So in the future, what I want to use it for is to pull up, some breeders, put a sire up and a mare up, and then have it populate the conform so I can see, if I'm in line, if I'm doing the right thing here. And then I'd like to see something like that go up on the website. So I'm going to see if I can work with Bob or get some people to work, and we can make the breeding page a little more. So when you select a sire or dam, you kind of see what you're getting with it. And then you can help clean them up as well. It's a big ask for him because I'm sure it's a programming nightmare, but I think it would help. I think most people would welcome it. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a great idea. It's, you know what I mean, for you even to think of it is.
Yeah. Well, I get one a century, Gary. One a decade.
Well, you know what I mean.
So I don't know what I'm going to do the next 7 years. I don't have to think at all.
That's
one
you
century.
I
don't know. Maybe I got
for the last 7 years.
Yeah. But all right, let's look at this field here.
Let me throw her up there.
Throw her up. Have a look.
Pat says, Chrisman, you've 255 breeders. Yep, he's putting me to shame, Pat.
Why can't I find? All right. Oh, there it is. It was the first one. All right. Can you see that good enough?
Yep.
All right. Cool. So we have a 10-horse field. It must have been about a $16 entry fee, 500,000 points added, plus the 1, the 4, the 7, the 8, and the 9 will all qualify for state bonus. And then anybody with, I don't know if that's considered a graded, so I don't know if the
final normally is
but you can't grade it. Unfortunately, you can't grade it per se, because anybody that made it to the final but didn't win any of their heats wouldn't be able to enter, because graded, you have to have a win. So we can't grade it for the purposes of entering, but I don't know if I'm sure it'd be manual if he did it, but I don't know. Anyway, that's for him and the owners. Here we go. Let's look through them. We have Carlton has 2, Cocaine Bear, Blue Caviar, the 1 hole and the 7 hole, Flip in a 2, Wild Fox, Aloya has 2, We the People, and War Machine. Anduna has Half the Hassle in the 4, Dash has Ascendance in the 5, Chrisman with This Time for Sure in the 6.
Very confident.
4 stars in the 9, and 10 is 2 Rivers from Foggy. So I see there was one from yesterday. It did not belong, and I see it's been replaced. All right, so that's the names, and that's the posts. Let's see what we got. How they've done in their trip to the Eliminator. Cocaine Bear, Carlton Lodge, 2 wins and a 4th. Has been on the rail. Has posted the 133.80 we see at Belmont last time out, but he didn't. He was in the race. He has a win at 134.32, 133.97.
Hello, Timothy Wayne. Who's Timothy Wayne?
Somebody join.
What's your stable name?
We have Timothy Wayne.
Brother of Batman, Bruce Wayne.
It's his first time here. Awesome. Welcome. Welcome. Enjoy. Go into Discord and tell us. Shifty. Okay. We know the Shifty. Hi from Winning Ways.
Right on, Andre.
Okay, you interrupted me now. I got to get back. Let's get us off the screen so the picture's bigger. All right, so the one.
Don't want you scaring anybody away when they see your right ugly bake either. Like.
No. Well, you look like a freaking gangster. You look like someone's in the kitchen making Molotov cocktails or something.
Absolutely.
Wild Fox from Flip Farms has a win in 2 seconds.
This is a sales ring horse.
Whew, look at that one. Wired from the 10 in 133.80. Almost wired from the 1. Well, he's got the speed, that's for sure, huh?
Absolutely.
Flip likes him. He likes him on the lead. So good looking efforts there. We the people. Loya, first, second, third, has had 7s. He's had all different posts and managed to get there. Nice close on the last one to get that 5th spot. Looks like his horse was in traffic most of the race, I'm assuming. Nice win there from the 7. Half the hassle. Oh, were we keeping track of the homies versus the sales ring?
Yep. There's 2 sales ring.
First one
sales.
Sales.
They're all sales ring.
Second sales. Okay, I think we have a homie here. Dunas, half the hassle. 3 out of 4 wins. 1 from the 8 hole by 4 lengths. 133.87. 1 from inside. 1 from he's had all posts except maybe a 5, 6, 7. But today he's got the 4. You assume he's probably going out with that horse. Hard to say. Nice horse.
Yep. It finishes or can take the lead.
Okay. That's our first homebred. Ascendance from Dash. Dash has played I'm going to get through, not get first or second. And boy, we've seen a couple times these horses come up and win it.
Absolutely. Especially in the finals, you see them showing their best hand with all the horses are tired.
Yep. Nice close on both efforts from the 8 and the 6. Now he's from the 5. Now, Gary, without giving it away, if you were in this race from the 4, 5, or 6, I'm not going to ask what you do, but do you do anything? Or do you say, you know what, go run?
A lot of the time I'd stick it in jockey decides.
Oh, you are? Okay. You didn't have to say that. I just meant.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know. I just, have to give you the option of not.
Especially over a mile. I think a mile is a very tricky distance.
I may have to start that. I don't trust the jockey. But then again, I probably trust him more than I trust me.
Well, the way I look at it is I won the eliminator on jockey decides with 9 acres. The whole way through. Every race, jockey decides.
Okay.
And it never won until the final.
Interesting. All right, let's look at Crispin in the 6 here. Gaffalione. 4 races, a win in 3 seconds, so he's been first, second. Hasn't had the 1 or 2 post. Looks like he can nuzzle the lead or come from behind. And this is also sales ring. So first and second every time. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Actually, really good. Shouldn't say not bad, really good. Blue Caviar, Carlton Lodge, another sales ring. 4 races, a win, a place, a show, and a 4th. 1 from the inside, 1 from the middle. Has the ability also to close. Looking at his winning time, 1:34.47. Second entry from Carlton. War Machine. Loya, his second entry. Sales rank horse. This is another one that's towed the line. Hasn't had a great post as far as 1 or 2, or I guess from what we're being seen, 8. It seems to be pretty decent out there a lot of times. Doesn't show a lot of speed, but it's hard to tell because the time he had the 3, he did get out. I don't know if he was hung second or dropped down or what, but 4 different jockeys and the 5th. So we'll see. Like we said, these type can come up and win it. They're all good horses. Just some of them, a lot of the trip's going to make a difference. The outside, we got 4 stars with Greco, one of the 2 outside horses, 3 wins, and a second. Won his first 3 eliminators, 2 from the rail, 1 from the middle, and got second from the outside. So very, very flexible horse. He's got Sayez, who he hasn't had yet, another sales ring. I forgot to say the one above. Did we? Oh yeah, it was Man of War.
That's sales ring, yeah. That's Man of War.
And wow, look at it, 162,000 in earnings so far, just in those races. What do we got here? I have to start looking at that one as a breeder, huh? Well, all of them really. And we have another sales ring from Foggy Dan. 2 wins and a 4th, and it's 4 efforts. 1. Look at that win from the 11 post last time out. That's impressive. 1 wired him from the 5. Almost wired him from the 6. First race, maybe traffic. So 191,000 on the semifinal. I didn't see who won the other semifinal. Did we see that? Did we see another horse with big earnings there?
There you go there.
All right.
A second.
This one won. Oh yeah, second. Sorry, I was stuck on that big amount. So the horse that won
must have been Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, I'm working my way up. There it is.
Yeah.
Wild Fox from Flip. Okay.
Wild Fox, right?
From the 10. So the semifinals were won by a horse from the 10 and a horse from the 11. The horse from the 10 went out to lead and wired him. The horse from the 11, I think, closed, if I remember right. Yeah, he was sitting 8th in the stretch, and you can tell you it was, I don't know how to really read them, if that meant he was 3 back or 3 behind the 9th place horse, but anyway, I know how to read the winner. He won. All right. Let's do a quick go through. Again, Cocaine Bear. Have a look-see. Wild Fox, winner of
Gelding. I guess the only gelding in the field, is it?
We the People. Half the Hassle. Ascendance. This time for sure. Blue Caviar. War Machine. 4 stars. And 2 rivers. So let's go to our expert handicapper. Oh, well, Pat's not here. Sorry, Pat's not here. Gary, can you do it then?
Cheeky fucker. I'll go for Foggies. Foggies to win and Doing a second, and Cocaine Bear third, and Flip Farm fourth. That's my prediction.
Say that one more time. I was reading the comments. So
Foggy first and Doing a second.
Okay.
Carton Lodge with Cocaine Bear third, and Flip Farm fourth.
Okay. So Shifties is asking, who are both of you? I think he means us.
Yep. I'm Bobby Dazzler.
And I am Black Ace Stable. So
there's the 3 dogs in the window, Lee.
Yeah. Wait a minute. We've only met 2 of them, I think, today. Who's missing?
Tinkerbell.
Oh, that's right. Tinkerbell.
I did not name that dog, just so you know. That is not
sure
me.
You did. Come on. Come on, Gary. We know you did. Oh, Holly.
There's Holly. He's at.
Yep.
No interest at all. Just looking around her.
Yeah. Just looking to see if any new decorations.
She's watching the TV. That's what she's doing. Brody, shut up.
Any other pets?
No, that's it.
That's it. No goldfish?
No, definitely not.
All right. I am going to.
Right, the race will be near off.
Yeah, I'll put the countdown up so I don't miss it. I'm capable of that.
No doubt about it.
And it gives everyone, oh man, can't do it yet. Other race is still going.
What time is it?
I guess I got to look at us. Look at us some more and see what we got.
Well, it's not the 5 past, Lee. It's 5 past the race.
What's that?
It's 5 past 7, the final. It's not 7 o'clock. It's 5 past 7.
Yeah, I know.
And then the first quarter final is at 10 past 7, straight after it.
Yeah, we don't speak your time lingo, though. We speak the website lingo. 14
well, 10 past 2 then is the first quarter final.
The first quarter is right after the...
Yeah, after the final.
So we'll have to... All right, so we got, what, 7 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go through that then. And I'll stop going through it, hopefully, a couple minutes before. Bada, 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 boom. Gary, what kind of music you listen to?
I like a wee bit of rock music now, like of Def Leppard and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's who Stan. He likes those 80s. All right, you see it? Are we still on the screen?
No, that's it. What's up?
Good. All right, here we go for the first eliminator review. We have 7 horses. What is it? 5 make it?
Yeah, first 5, top 5. You can probably
Prince
just
from Aloya, Lady X from Anmore, Wicked Ways from Jake Dog, Full Court Press, Star of the Desert, Primo from Miller Racing, Gulker from Bobby Dazzler, our own commentator here, Colorful Alarm from Crispin. And let's see what we got here. Got about 2 or 3 minutes.
There's Creek.
Prince from Aloya, making his way through with 3 4th-place finishes. We keep mentioning it; those can surprise, and especially with the rail too. Okay, we have Lady X from Paul has got the trifecta: first, second, third. Nice speed ratings each of the races for him. Horses. Wicked Ways from Jake Dog has a second, third, or fourth. That first one threw a 113.97 at him.
Mm-hmm.
Full Court Press from Star of the Desert Berkey, a second, third, and fourth as well. Everybody's saving their super runs for the semi and the final. Nice run there from the 8. Nice close there at the end.
There's not too many winners in this heat.
Primo from Miller is a winner in the second round. Barbaro Primonetta. Gawker. You just had to say it because you knew your horse had won, didn't you?
I would have sure won the first race and done damn all since.
Yeah.
Well,
didn't like the middle posts, apparently, huh? You just get stuck, nowhere to go.
Trap weight as usual.
Looks like jockey decides today for Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Colorful Alarm. Chrisman in the outside has 2 wins and 3 starts, both from the rail. Although he did not show the speed from the rail, but he was well placed and got through. Type of Chrisman Eddie Poncho type win. Tony, except for he's usually further back. Totoro. All right. We have about 3 minutes. I won't make you make
3 homebreds and 4 sales ring in there. Or okay. 4 homebreds and 3 sale ring.
I won't make you pick since you're in it, but
no.
Do you think
who's Amber Spencer? Hello, Amber Spencer.
Amber Spencer. Could it
what
be?
What stable are you?
Huh?
What stable is Amber Spencer?
We will ask for the identity of Amber Spencer. Gary needs to know. Hello, Creek. And Amber Spencer. Okay, we have about 3 minutes. Let's pull the field up here. And we'll get this party of racing
started.
Get going. Back to work.
Back to work in the morning, 5 o'clock, braid-eyed and bushy. Oh, no, I'm not starting at 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Tuesday?
No, Monday.
Oh.
This is the joys of being retired, Lee. You don't even know what day of the week it is.
Well, yeah, that's true. I don't know what time it is, what day of the week it is.
Who do you fancy here, Lee?
I kind of liked Greco's horse. So
you can see Dash sneaking into the money, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's anybody's. There's any of them. Obviously, they all are quality they got here. Trip is going to make a lot. Instructions. If people get blocked or not, people go out too quick, pace, so we'll see. Someone might just run away from it.
Well, good luck, everybody, anyhow. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, all you participants in the final. Got to be some nervousness about. You ever get nervous for these, Gary?
No, not anymore. Used to.
You cry like Baffert when you win one?
No. Actually, I had the replay to make sure it was right, the result.
Yeah. Exactly. All All right, I'm going to stop this so I can hopefully see it come up on my screen in time. Oh, you know what? It usually doesn't come up the first time. So let me watch for it here. You have to, it wants to be bribed the first time you use it. All right. Come on, window. Here we go. And here we go, folks. We're going to look at them from the top. And they are off and rolling. Looks like from the far outside, Foggy Dan is looking for early spot. From the inside, Wild Fox has taken the lead. We, the people from Aloya, would like to drop in, but it's not a bad spot. Carlton's Cocaine Bear getting a nice strip. Induna and Crispin Dash are all 2, 3, and 4 wide. Now Foggy with Two Rivers almost fell in, but he wanted to go wide, and he's advancing. Wild Fox hit the quarter at 22 and 49 with about a length and a half, 2-length lead. Let's zoom in a little bit. We, the people, solid second on the rail. Crispin this time for sure. Foggy Dan, Two Rivers making the wide trip as they're coming toward the end of the corner turn. Down the stretch they come. It is now Wild Fox by 2. The closers are getting ready to come. Wild Fox, We, the people, this time for sure. Two Rivers, no one's gaining that fast at the moment. Wild Fox holding on. Chris, here comes some from the back. Wild Fox, this time for sure. Two Rivers trying to get to him on the rail. Cocaine Bear, Wild Fox. Oh, it's going to be close. It might be Two Rivers. Two Rivers and me. I don't know. They're showing dead heat for second.
Check the result there. It'll tell you it's a split.
It is a dead heat for second. Between this time for sure and Wild Fox.
But is it an actual dead heat?
From the far outside.
Let's see. Well, I got the winner right. I got 3 out of the first 4 right, but the other 2 were a wee bit messed up in behind.
You have to, as Steve is pointing out, Dan's horse 4 wide the whole way. I mean, he had a chance to tuck, but didn't want to. That was an impressive win. Nice hanging on there from.
But it was a dead heat for second.
Crispin was a couple wide too, I think. So.
Yep, it was a dead heat.
What's that?
It was an actual dead heat. Both of them paid the same for second place.
Yep. Congrats to all those connections. And thinking of Dan winning a race like that, you have to think of Forgotten Magic winning the Belmont, and thus.
How did we forget to mention it this far into the show?
I mean, if you go back and watch
38 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of didn't meet my obligation, but
38 minutes.
But, congrats are coming in.
Yeah, well done, Don.
What was that winning purse? 300.
What was it? The winner got 357. And second place got 155. Fourth place got 86 plus the bonus. And fifth place got 20.
Awesome. All right, we have a minute till the eliminator kicks off. Gary here, who never gets nervous. Stroking his chin like he is nervous, though. Kind of watch the sport in there. I can barely see your watch. What we got here? Seiko, Tag Heuer.
Swiss Army.
Oh, Swiss Army. I like those. Yep.
Yeah.
So got a toothpick in it too, and the pocket knife.
Toilet roll holder.
Oh, good. All right. Let me Let me remember my job here. Let's see what we got coming up. See if this little fellow will do what it's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, folks, in this first heat. Then we have, how long did you say? About half hour?
Oh, that's a half hour or something to the next one. So.
Okay. Here's the field for this quarterfinal. I might keep saying semifinal, but quarterfinal. Lady X and Prince on the 1 and 2 posts. Gary's Gulker looking for some early position, as is the Chrisman horse, Colorful Alarm. Jake Dog tucks in, well, almost tucked in, probably will tuck in. Nice spot there. Behind him, Star of the Desert with full court press. And Primo can see them all. No one's out of it as Chrisman's horse ducks in. Gary's still choosing the 3-wide trip. He saw what Foggy did. Said, you know what? It's going to work for me. But up front, it's Lady X with Prince sneaking up there alongside, looking for that stretch run. Gary's Gulker now is 2 wide, actually 1.5 wide. Jake Dog, hoping Gary doesn't move over in front of him. I don't think he will. Mm-hmm. And then the other 3, Chrisman, Star of the Deserts, and Miller. Miller pushing out wide like he might be going to make a run. I believe we said top 5 in this one, right?
Yeah.
So Aloya with Prince has now moved by. And more Racing Stables Lady X, who's hanging up there. Jake's coming through on a rail with the Wicked Ways. Gary's horse is hanging there, begging for the finish line. But It's Prince, Lady X. Late run by Primo to maybe get up for second. Yes.
Yeah.
Prince, Primo, Lady X, Wicked Ways, full court press are the top 5. Congrats to Prince and the other 4 making it through.
Berkey sneaks through.
You have any more?
And you made had no chance tonight anyhow.
What's that?
And you mean probably had no chance tonight anyhow because it's not doing great times at a mile. Like.
No, is that Jockey Decides?
Yeah.
All right, fire him.
He's
Jockey
gone.
Destroy. Was that Jockey Destroys?
Destroyed, you would near think it, wouldn't you? You would near.
All right, let's go look at the others. Well, we have a bit of time. Racing office. Today's racing for the next 3 in a row. 1435, 1440, and 14. Okay, so we won't have a lot of time to go through them. So we shall go through them now. Number 2 of the 2-year-old quarterfinal races. 6. So 5 of 6 in this one get through, huh?
Yep.
So do you go for the win here, Gary, or you just go to not have your horse be burned out and just...
Well, that's the way I'd be. Well, that's needs just the way I'd be looking at it, but that's what you would ideally want, isn't it? Like, just to make the top 5, not finish last.
Okay.
I like this horse, the Mandalorian.
Okay. Let's go through them. Buck and the Pistol. 2 firsts and a third from Chrisman. 1 from the rail. It's like he stayed back a little bit and let him fight and then
charged through.
Then on the other one, he stayed back, let him fight in the last race, and then ran right by him. Pretty good fractions on that last. The 2 he closed on halves in 45-24. So it's kind of fast but some of these can do that. New York Jewel, from Aztec Jewel, a flesh mode, a homebred. Wired the field in its opener. Almost wired him in the second, and then had middle. Looks like I might have got caught. Actually, royally bred, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, forgot. Races are going to keep coming up if I don't end that. They keep annoying me. Okay, so this one likes the inside. See if he sends them out. Nude and Spirit only from Paul. 3 second place finishes from the 7, the 4, and the 7. Both times from the 7. Horse went to the lead and almost held it. Another time in the middle and closed. And that is also a homebred, a gelding. Sweet Tooth from Jake Dog Don. 3 starts, a win, 2/3. 1 from the inside in round 1 with the 115.97 score. Pretty nice for that. Last 2, he went to the lead, couldn't hold it. And then, well, he could have been too wide. Last one he closed. And we have a pick here from one of Gary's dogs, like Sweet Tooth. I Am Buck from Flip Farms. A second. 2/4. So I don't see Flip on the lead. He almost was on the lead, but kind of likes him on the lead. Those last 2, 118, 119 speed ratings. So the horse gave all it had. That's a nice, that second race back, a 133.78. Pulled it in. He closed for second. So that's the race with the 45.26 fractions, which is, I don't know. I don't really like mine to be out there that quick, but the Mandalorian, Gary likes this horse from 10 trillion, 3 for 3. Look at the speed ratings, 115, 116, 117. Nice pace rating.
The inside. He's on the outside tonight. We'll see how he deals with that.
Yeah, he closed to that. Oh, man. That first race on the 7th. Somebody went out in 22 and 44.67. That horse was never going to go. They're probably all coming. And then faced 45.33. That's kind of decent fractions, but he held on, then closed. 134 flat after a 45.58. He was able to hold it from the 2 hole. Gary, I assume you like this horse. You said you did. Another royally bred, 10 trillion. Trillion? I don't know if 10 trillions has.
I'll say the rhythm and trillion. I'll say the rhythm. I'll say the rhythm and trillion, 10 trillion.
10 trillion is okay. There's some that could give it a run, though. Let's look at the next one.
Yeah.
Still got what? What'd you say? 14:35. About 17 minutes.
Just something to note here. The next two sets of eliminator rounds, they're all homebreds.
Awesome.
They're all we can see the difference probably from last season and this season, that the homebreds are starting to shine through now.
Now this one looks like a full sibling to a horse Dutton had in the last race.
Yeah.
Aztec Jewel, the flush mode. King Kappa, 2 wins and a 3rd. The last 2 have been wins. 1 from the inside, 1 from the outside. Now, back on the inside. So you got to like his chances.
Mm-hmm.
Expensive last from Chrisman, 2 wins and a 3rd as well. And recognize that dam. I believe that might be my dam. It's amazing it's got this far. Must have the sire's talent. Okay. 2 wins, one from the 1, one from the 7. He was also in the race with the 45-26 and was in the race with a 44-75 half and won them both. Was closing the last race, 5/5. Looked like he might repeat the other 2, but others were also apparently closing. Couple that 114.99 is real impressive there from the 7 hole. Bejeweled Bell, Berkey. Oh, another one from Aztec Jewel.
Berkey likes this one, doesn't he?
Yeah, Sticky Bell has been, I think last year might have been the top dam. I'm not sure, either top last year or up there. And then Aztec Jewel, of course, Rhythm Trillion. 2 wins and a second. First out, the middle of the pack, almost got up. He's like ahead, if that's how much he lost the race by. Like I said, I don't know if that is his length ahead of the next horse or, well, anyway, he was within a shot of winning all 3 of his. He won from the 3, he won from the 2. He's enjoyed some decent posts. See what he does. He hasn't shown a lot of go to the front speed, but definitely hangs around and closes. 99 speed rating or pace rating there 2 races back. Keeper from Greco. Hey, that's my sire. I am keen. Huh. How come people can win with mine, but I can't? That's another show. Another show, Gary.
It's a whole other topic. Yeah?
All right, we have 2 wins. That was last 2. And from the 3 and the 5, wired him from the 3. Titanium Lady, another homebred from Dutton Ranch, Global Man of War. A win, a place in a show. Won the first time out with a 118.96.
Nice speed ratings.
119 the next time. Likes the lead. See if he'll go for it from out here. A very consistent speed rating. Looking Good Girl from Argo Farms. A win and 2/3. Won his first one from the 6, but was last turning for home. Got up for a 112.98 rating. 134.02. Has not had the benefit of a post inside the 6 in his races. And what do we get here? The 6. 6 out of 6.
Oh, dear.
So, well, the horse looks like he could hang around and then pass a horse or 2. Might pass them all. So, interesting strategies to go into play here.
Yeah.
It's a decent purse if you want the win. Or you just sort of hang back and hope you can pass one horse, you know. One more to look at. Another set of homebreds, according to Gary. Ghost Rider from Dutton. Out of his gelding, out of his damn LaFlèche mode. 3 starts. He's one of those that's kind of survived, which is the whole concept of the Eliminator. Survive, and then
win.
Run your best races. If you're just surviving, then yeah, win or get in the money, really. Get in the top 2 or 3, get some money out of it. And he's got some decent speed rating. The horse seems to be getting some good trips or utilizing himself. 1 in a Trillion from Sweet Stables. One of a kind and Trillion to 1. Assuming, I don't know if that's a rhythm trillion somewhere in there, but.
Yeah, it is. 1 of the Trillions out of rhythm and Trillion.
Okay. 2 wins and a third. Won its first from the 7 and a 114.99. Came back with a 114 and then a 114. Closed. Sort of hung around from in the second race. And then third race, also in the pack. So he's always there. I mean, he's always hanging around, looking to get through into the final. Foggy Dan Farms, also a son of a Trillion, a win in 2 seconds. First one, speed rating 109, pace 97. Looks like he got caught in the second one. Was out in the lead, maybe too wide. Last one closed a ton. Didn't quite get there. Starring role, Carlton Lodge. A win, a second, and a fourth. Last one out, one from the 8th hole. Was inside for a nice even race. Second. The middle of the pack, probably the trip wasn't ideal. Still hung around to advance. Gold Diva Native. Jake Dog. A win, a second, and a third. Won its first from the 6th hole. Second one was in the probably a trip too wide. Still hung on to make it through. The last one, assuming maybe he stayed down on the rail, maybe battled it out with a horse too wide and held in there for second. Miss Glamour from Chrisman. 3 starts, 2 seconds, and a fourth.
That's out of me, Mer.
What's that?
That's out of me, Mer, Miss Dunbar.
Oh, yeah, Miss Dunbar. 2 8 posts, resulting in a closing fourth and second. The middle race was 8th all the way and almost got up for the victory. Second one was middle pack. The horse likes to work its way through. Looks like he's going to have to get a similar trip, but you never know. He might just send him. Some nice race ratings up here on those 114, 113.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have what, 3 minutes?
8 minutes.
Oh, 8 minutes. I thought it was quicker than that. All right.
Doesn't look like anybody else is coming in to join us. Feel free, folks. You just want to come in and talk. Don't be afraid to say it. They'll send you a link.
Yes. Is anybody commenting? Nope.
No,
Sunday with your families. How come you're not with your family?
Yeah.
Holly and Tinkerbell.
And Brody.
And Brody. Oh, boy. All right, I'm going to get this thing set up to see if it'll cooperate this time.
I'm going to run to the loo here quickly before this starts.
Yep. Go right ahead. So we have, see if I missed any comments. We had the nice run flip. Congratulations, Dan. Nice win, Dan. Amber Spencer says, yes. Still keeping her identity a secret. Timothy Wayne is lurking and listening. Everyone getting to know the new conforms? Just curious if you've been spending tens of hours like some of us trying to figure out and figuring out some of the mistakes we've made. both breeding and racing conforms are showing me a couple. It didn't look like. All right. I don't know if this will fit. Yeah, it does. We'll see it here. I called in the supermarket to pick a few things up for the week. While I was walking around, a woman kept staring at me. Every time I turned into an aisle, she was there staring straight. Now we got the second part. Eventually, I got to the queue for the checkout. She stood behind me and just staring again. I said, "Excuse me, but do I know you?" She said, "You look exactly like him." I said, "Who?" She said, "My second husband." I asked, "How many times you been married?" She said, "Once." Uh-oh. You probably missed that, Gary. We got a...
Oh, some
okay, so we have a he's saying he's still curious about a few things. What a perfect conform is and why. I don't think there is a perfect conform. It's perfect for... if you're talking about breeding, I think it's just finding two that match up. I don't know of any that you would say is perfect.
5X would be too soon to actually know what perfect is yet, wouldn't it? Like
5X was our perception of a perfect conform, but now that you see what 5Xs look like, they're still very nice complementary breeders. I think has always been the talk that they can strengthen a weaker
horse
attribute, but then they also tend to, if they pass on their stride and preference for distance, then you tend to get more of a sprinter type. So I think it's just in my opinion, you're kind of, if you're taking a classic router, trying to improve the legs with the stride with a sprinter, you kind of rolling the dice on. You could get a very nice, well-rounded horse with a nice stride and nice, maybe 5 through 9 or 10 furlong distance, but you could also get one that his new conforms are totally mixed up. But I'm still looking, to be honest with you. So,
well, the thing is, like, if you have a horse with average legs and you breed it with a horse with ideal legs, it can pass on the ideal legs to the average horse, and you can make a good strong horse out of an average horse and a good horse, so to speak. One will have a better attribute in one place. But again, it's like a lotto, what way they all come through and match up. What's the confirms on Disco Inferno? Are they ideal legs and that, or is it?
I think he's maybe good, very good on the legs, but he's one of the rarities as far as, I don't know if there's another one that has short, long for the top line, underline. So
yeah.
All right. About a minute or so. I can't remember. He's probably medium long on the hindquarters. I'm pretty sure he's not long on that. But
I'm going to have to go and look now. You've got me curious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Regardless of what you get, the works and erasers, like, don't just trash one because you don't like the conforms. Still got to work it and see. All right, Gary.
Let's go on
first heat. Getting ready to go.
Yeah, you're medium low on the hind quarter.
Yeah, I kind of thought that's what it was. 6 horses. Gary has picked the Mandalorian. Several keepable.
What are you going for?
Advance. What's that?
What are you going for in this one?
It's hard not to like the 6. I like the 2. And then Jake's always tough. I mean, it's hard to split them. It wasn't.
They're all decent horses, like there's no doubt
they all
about
have
it.
a reason in their past performances to say they can win. No doubt about it. All right. They are off. New York Jewel from Dutton Farms looks to want the lead, in addition to the Mandalorian. In the middle and on the rail, we have both Nude and Spirit Only and Buck and the Pistol. 3 wide is Sweet Tooth. In the back right now is Flip Farms I Am Buck. Quarter and 22.54. New York Jewel maintains the lead. We enter the turn. The Mandalorian is in a sweet spot, looking to drop in. Maybe not. Might want to stay wide. Down on the rail, Buck and the Pistol and Nude and Spirit Only. Moving up, I Am Buck and Sweet Tooth. 45.34 as we come off the turn. New York Jewel, the Mandalorian, right there with them. Moving up on the rail, Buck and the Pistol. Late run coming from I Am Buck. And now the Mandalorian struts his stuff to the lead. New York Jewel trying to hold on there for second. No one really flying here. It is the Mandalorian, New York Jewel, Buck and the Pistol, I Am Buck, Nude and Spirit Only, and Sweet Tooth.
A fast time as well, 133.78.
Yes, it was. I think I hit the exacta.
Much does that get you? Sweet FA.
Congrats.
Well done. Oops. Let's face it, Carlton's got a very strong hand here. He's won in each of the quarterfinals. That's the first 2 through.
Yes. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Okay.
I was just looking at the comments.
Race it. It's the only way to tell. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And Lesta says that is some horse, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice horse. We have 2 minutes for the next one. See if we can show the countdown. King Kappa, Expensive Lass, Bejeweled Bell, Keeper, Titanium Lady, Looking Good Girl. Well, the 2 and the 4 have the burden of my breeders attached to their horses. So we shall see how they do.
That Casino Gay.
Did you pick one here?
No, well, I'll go for 3 and 1.
3 and 1.
Yeah. Reverse exact. Is that Dash's brother, is it?
I always think that's I get confused. I always think that's Dutton, but then I think he's fantasy poker or fantasy football or something. I don't know. He's got about 5 IDs. So I forgot who that is.
International man of mystery, huh?
So what did you pick here?
1 and 3 or 3 and 1. That'll be my forecast.
King Kappa for Lesta. He wants the hat trick. Predicts the hat trick. All right. Stop sharing.
Why don't you come on and join us, Sam?
Sam's the man. He's in. No, let's see. Can't remember who said they were traveling, but they were going to tune in.
Well, that was it. Sam was traveling down to London. Yeah, he's there now. Like,
he doesn't have a mic.
Yeah. Use your phone.
Gary, not tolerant of excuses.
No. You get all sorts of excuses when you ask people to come on.
Yep. Well, to each their own. All right, here we go. We have an equal start. The only one kind of falling back, but now he's up too. So looks like Bejeweled Bell wants some front position. King Kappa holding the rail. Expensive Lass in between those two. About 3 wide now sits Titanium Lady. In between those is Keeper. In the back, dropping to the rail is Looking Good Girl, who's thinking just got to come up and get by one of them. Let them all go at it. And it is Bejeweled Bell has about 3/4 of a link lead in 22.73. Not super fast here so far. King Kappa sneaking up on the rail. And then a 3-horse combo there between Keeper, Expensive Lass, Titanium Lady, and Looking Good Girl. Argo Farms now 45.67. We've seen many quicker than that. Down the stretch we come. Bejeweled Bell being challenged by King Kappa. Also Keeper. Expensive Lass. Looking Good now. Looking Good Girl now making that move. So it looks like Bejeweled Bell is going to hold off King Kappa. And Looking Good Girl is going to get up for third. Keeper.
Maybe second. Nope.
Expensive Lass.
There you go. There's an hour forecast or exacta.
What's that?
There's the exacta. I got it right.
You got the exacta?
Yeah.
All right. What's that get you?
Well, I didn't back it, but that's what I just said. 1 and 3 or 3 and 1, whatever.
Does it get you street cred?
No, just gets me more abuse.
A genius. Lesta says no mic, and then he admits the real reason he's shy. Yeah, I find that hard to believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they.
As shy as Gary, maybe.
I've spoken to him a few times on the phone. He doesn't sound one bit shy, I can tell you.
He what?
I've spoken to him a few times on the phone. He's not one bit shy, the same way.
Chrisman, it's nice win, Berkey. Berkey's got to like that because that dam has been a great producer.
Yeah.
Bell. Iced tea, Gary.
No.
Aluminum cup. Good for the environment.
So.
All right. 2 minutes to go. Let's take a quick view of the field. Ghost Rider, 1 in a Trillion. The Good Son. Starring role, Goldiva Native, and Miss Glamour. What do we think here, Gary?
I will go. What did I pick out here? 1 in a Trillion. Like number 2.
Yeah, don't
number 2, 2, 4, and 5.
2, 4.
Well, I have to stick 6 in there too, saying it's out of my down.
No. Come on now.
Yes, it is. First 5 go through, Chrisman. First 5 go through to the semi-finals.
No, that's too many. You get 2 horses and that's it. Not 4, not 5.
Oh, I was giving you the...
Nope. 2 horses.
Trifecta. I was giving you the trifecta there. I'm going for 1 or 2 and 4.
2 and 4.
2 and 4, and then 5 and 6 in that order. 2, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, just so if 4 or 5 comes in, you don't try to claim that you picked.
No, well, 2 and 4 is my first picks.
2, 4, 2, 4 with the 5, 6. Exact trifecta wheel.
Are you paying the odds here? I'll have $1 on it.
What's $1 worth in pounds sterling?
83 pence or something. Well, if I go to deposit $100, I'm getting it's costing me 83 sterling.
Oh wait, that ain't fair. I want that deal. Poor guys in Australia. There we go.
Hit the 6 camera. There you go.
Ghost Rider up to the lead. 1 in a trillion on the rail. Good Sun sits 2 wide. Miss Glamour 3 wide. 4th, dropping back a little bit. Not sure he likes that 3 wide. In 5th, Goldiva Native, starring role in 6th. Ghost Rider out in 22-29. Blazing the trail by about 4 lengths, it looks like.
He's trying to wire them here.
Trying to wire them, or at least not get caught by all of them. Interesting. 45.05. I'm not sure we've seen that hold, but we will see. Ghost Rider by about 4. 1 in a trillion. The Good Sun's moving up on the rail. Starring role. Also outside, Chrisman's Miss Glamour. And Jake Dog's Goldiva Native now moving up in the rail as well. They're coming for home. 1 in a trillion, stalking. They're all stalking. 1 in a trillion. Ghost Rider fading a bit. 1 in a trillion, starring role. They're all coming. 1 in a trillion, starring role. The Good Sun on the rail. Goldiva Native. I think it's going to be Carlton again.
Well done, guys.
Starring role. 1 in a trillion. Goldiva Native. The Good Sun. Ghost Rider does hang on for 5th. And Gary hits exact again. Might even, I don't know if you had the 3 in there. I think you had.
No, I hadn't. The 6 in, the trifecta, the first 3 home. Like.
Yeah, you lost money on it.
All right. Calm down.
Okay. Congrats. Big day for Carlton.
That's them all, isn't it?
I've lost track. Was that all of them?
I think so, yeah.
We had 35, 40, 40. Yeah, we did.
That's them
all. What are we going to do now?
Well, I thought you were going to try and sell some horses.
I was.
If anybody's interested, let's see what the comments say. Is anybody interested in buying sort of cheap horses?
So what we would like to do is get that horse in the, let's say, $10 to $15 range. If people are willing to go less, that's fine. But we're looking for this kind of a popular purchase now for that price, a bargain to say the least. Yesterday we were looking at horses, 108.50 for 6 furlongs, give or take, 0.01, 0.2 others, either way. A horse that's unraced, 2 or 3 years old, and ideally a rating over 100. Now keep in mind, a sales ring horse costs $15 plus shoes, which is $2 or roughly $1.33 if you convert credits. So homebred is what, $10 plus the $1 for the bonus, $2 for shoes. And keep in mind, you're also going to lose money. Or, you're only going to get 80% of what's posted. So a horse for $15 you sell, you're really going to net about 12. So that's sort of like home breed cost. You're going to lose money on a sales ring. But if you don't ever race it or weren't going to race it, guess you don't lose anything. You've already paid the money. Now it's all whatever you get's profit. And if you happen to have bred it, you would be eligible, if it's a stakes level horse, eligible for a sire bonus, breeding bonus, which can add up in the stakes races. It's not going to make you rich to retire, but it's an added bonus. So I have a couple I'm willing to put up that fit that mold, that I would take that price range, 12 to 15. They are upper 108 40s. But right now we are getting absolutely zero feedback, Gary.
Well, you can only put it out there. If they don't want to comment and say they're interested, there's not much point. Maybe show the horse, Lee. Might get a few comments. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to. I guess you could say we would be rewarding the handful that are here. But, some people are working, some people are sleeping. So I probably do one, because I don't want to open it up to like 15 or 20 horses, so that, in a time slot where people aren't available. Plus it's Sunday. But let me see what I have here.
Who's Amber Spencer? Are you stable on the site?
It could be someone just using somebody
No,
else's.
that's why I'm just wondering why, or who they are, or what's.
Yeah.
Is there strange?
Maybe they don't want you to know.
Maybe not.
There was no disclaimer when you join. It said you have to give up your identity. Maybe it's someone tuning in for the first time and now feels very unwelcome by your constant prodding for their name. Maybe they have 20 friends that they're looking to bring over and now worried that you're going to request not only their name, their address, their nationality. So you asked, that person can answer or not. You quit badgering them. If I was badgering, I'd constantly be saying asked and answered, badgering the witness.
Sorry, Judge Lee. That's the new Judge Judy show.
Too much Law and Order.
Starting to feel a bit like Judge Judy here. Huh?
Now, how should I put this? Should I just give the name of the horse, or what? How should I do this?
Put the screen up and show the rating on that and the breeding.
Okay, I can do that.
And you can show the best times.
I can do that. I can do that.
You sure?
I just have to find it. All right. Okay. I can do it, Gary. I've told myself.
Go on, Lee. You can do it. Well, maybe you can do it. Maybe you can't.
I got to search for it. I don't really have it. I didn't have my screen. Some of us have other jobs to do during the podcast.
Well, as long as Bob's paying you, well, that's the main thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the key, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's all down to the money.
It's all about compensation at this point in time.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
All right. Can you see the horse?
Yep. Thunder Vega.
Thunder Vega. An unraced 3-year-old from Thunder Big Dog and Star of Vega. Horse rating 102.50. Conforms. Coming up. Short, medium top line, medium hindquarters, good and very good legs, and a medium underline. So according to the definitions, the horse is balanced, short, medium, and medium. Has a medium hindquarter angle, which would kind of imply middle distance horse. And legs, and I consider legs good and above to be good. Even average legs, I'm looking through my horses and they're winning. All right. Let me see if I have
best work times.
I'm not sure if that'll. Can you see that if it pops up?
Yeah, it does.
There's the works.
108, 48, 22.17, 90 or 44.93. So to me, he sort of stare, maybe, or not stare, sprinter. That'll stay a wee bit.
Yeah, he closes in 23.50. 55. So it is what it says. It's sort of, you could tell by, so let's go back and look. So 23.55 closed, 22.17 open, right? The conforms say medium, which could be anywhere from 789, 678, 6789.
Mm-hmm.
The top line is short medium, but the other one that kind of plays into the distance is the underline, according to this.
Yeah.
So the underline puts it, about the same as the hindquarters, but it looks more like 6-7 because of the works. Anyway, not bad. Not a bad horse.
Anybody looking at?
Anybody want it?
$12?
Come and get it. Come and get it.
Enough.
I will sell that horse for $12 to the first person that types in, I'll take it, or give it to me. Just type in that you're interested in the horse for $12.
No. Sort of fell flat in his face.
No, well, guess what?
There you go. Chrisman's going to take it. He's feeling sorry for you.
For the 12.
He was afraid of you throwing a tantrum live on air.
I hadn't got to that. I haven't got to my tantrum throwing yet. But so what we're going to do, Gary, is we're going to end up transferring good to decent to great horses to Chrisman for $12 a pop. Like he needs them. He wants 700. He wants 700.
He wants to hit the 700 mark tonight. So just think all the bonuses you're going to win.
Yeah, see, he spoke too early. They wanted the tantrum. Okay, let me see if I can do that here.
Just hit sell.
Let me
I mean, you can't reserve it. Sure, you can't.
He can offer the 12. If I throw it up, he can grab it.
Yeah.
He's there. You're in a position to grab it, right? What did he say? I'm on the other screen. Does he say go for it? Put it up, right?
Go back up. The blue line there. See at the end, where it says stats notes, hit sell.
Thank you.
And put in your $12.
Can you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Then just hit confirm. And then all Chrisman has to do is go to the horses for sale page and select it.
Yep. Can I hit confirm now?
Am I good? That's it. Yeah.
Chrisman good? Well, no one's listening, so it's not like they'll steal it.
Should be on the horses for sale page. Yep, that's sitting there. All he has to do is go on bet.
I forgot to put on my auctioneer look. So now I'm fully auctioneering. Come on, Gary. What do you got for us?
What have I got for you? Let me see.
Share your screen.
I can't share my screen, so you know that.
I can't see.
There you go. I sent that last one I sent you early, that 3-year-old. See if anybody wants it.
I don't think you can reserve on the main page anymore.
No, it has to be done through.
You can reserve breeds, but there are no longer the ability to reserve a horse for sale unless it's changed. It did not give me that option. Gary, when are you going to comment on my new look?
Oh, I'm busy. Oh. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was busy looking at horses. Type in Jungle Jane there.
Jungle Jim?
Jungle Jane.
Jungle Jane.
Yeah, put it up on
Does
the
it
screen.
meet the criteria? I'm not going to waste
Absolutely, it does.
I'm not going to waste the viewer's time.
Not at all.
You still see my screen?
Yep. No, I can see you. I can't see your screen.
Okay. All right. Would you rather see me or the screen?
I'll put the screen up. People will need to see the horse, won't they? Duh. There you go. 105.
We got a 105. Welcome to the jungle. Secret girl. Are those your horses? Are those your sire and dam?
Yep.
Let's go down and look at the conforms. Make sure it's not some screwed up sideways horse. Short, medium for the top line. Medium high, indicating more of a sprinter as well. Medium underline. So almost like the horse I put up, right?
Yeah.
Mine was, I think, medium for the hindquarters. Very good and good legs. Let's go look. You want us to look at the pedigree or not?
Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Well, sometimes pedigree sells a horse.
It's good pedigree.
Can you still read it? Because I had to.
Yeah. Mono War.
Okay, look at the grandparents. That is a real good pedigree. What happened to Welcome to the Jungle? With that super pedigree it had, how come it didn't win $1 million?
Because it got retired to breed.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was actually a thing had it. What do you call them? Oh, Goof Troop had it for a while.
Oh, okay. Well, you can see it. What? Okay, so for people that don't know, I'm going to go over this because I got confused by it. So I'm going to put this up on this Welcome to the Jungle. Let's go over what these mean. Okay. 19S means the horse itself, Welcome to the Jungle, had 19 starts. It had 0 stakes wins, but won 116,100. Now, if I flip to Welcome to the Jungle, do you still see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where that's coming from. 19 starts, 116,100. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, what the 9S below it means, of its foals, 9 of them have started a race. So let's go to the foals. Welcome to the Jungle. You see the foals for Welcome to the Jungle. It has more than 9 foals, and its foals have actually started 63 races. But what it's saying is it's had 9 foals that have started in a race. So if you go over to this handy dandy new info page, you see Take It Easy, Lead Guitar, Jungle Turkey, Jungle Stuff, Jungle Elite, Boundary. How many is that, Gary? 6?
6.
2 more above, and 1. That's the 9 horses that have started a race. That's what the S in the second line means. Now, then it says, gotta get back. It says in the pedigree line that of those 9 starters, there have been 2 stakes wins. It doesn't necessarily mean 2 different of 1 stakes. The AWD represents the average winning distance of the foals that have won a race. not average running distance, average winning distance. So let's go back to Welcome to the Jungle. We saw the 9 starters. Let's see if 2 of them have won stakes. Or if there have been 2 stakes wins. And there they are. Lead Guitar and Boundary have both won stakes. That accounts for the stakes wins. Now, 63 races, 14 wins for the foals total, meaning that those 14 wins among these horses, let's see, he's won 6 of them. And he's won 6. So these horses that have won the races, Take It Easy, Lead Guitar, Boundary, and Secret Jungle, their average winning distance, and you can also find this in the stat page of the horse, but in the pedigree, it tells you average winning distance 7.43. So
that's 7.5 furlongs, basically.
Yeah. So then Jungle Jane, we're looking at, right?
Yeah. The
conforms for Jungle Jane fall within that, right? Kind of wants, it's not a Red Dead 4 furlong, 5 furlong sprinter. It has a stride for, it's not going to go 9 through 12 furlongs. And it has good legs, which could point to a decent career. None of these are definites. Let's be honest. Let's not say they're not robots. Doesn't mean that. I mean, you still work them and you run them where they work and you set the class. Conforms aren't the know-all, end-all, be-all, but they sure can tell you a lot. They can tell you a lot.
Look at his times.
I was getting there.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Jesus. Got your pay.
Again.
All right. Anything else we need to see? We saw let's go back. A 105.
Yep.
Make an offer. $3.
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm on the wrong page here. What am I doing?
No, you're not. Good time.
I'm not able to look at its best times. I'll have to
that is his best time shown there. So that's
okay. So that's a stalk though. We need a push.
The one before it. Nope.
Okay. So he meets the criteria. He's a 105. He's unraced, and he is 108.53. Close enough. Now I notice you loaded him up with ads. What's with that?
Because it's just one of them horses been sitting there.
So someone could actually retrain this horse and get better.
Yeah.
Because very few of them want all that.
No, well, that's it. You know what I mean? I just stuck them on. I went through it quickly.
Do you have any training where you don't have both blinkers and... No. All right. Anyway. Okay. So you are authorized to sell that from $10 to $15, or $15 and below. You can sell it for $1 if you want.
Well, it's bound to be worth $12 of any money with a
$12 for a good-looking horse. 105 rated with a very strong pedigree. And if someone else besides Chrisman wants a horse, you have about 30 seconds. And otherwise, Chrisman can have it as well if he chooses. So now,
there you go. Just place the offer on it, Crick. Just go to make an offer, place the offer on it, and I'll accept it. Oh, different color glasses now, Lee.
Yeah.
You're a bit like Elton John.
He's okay.
Everybody's
a pedigree. Oh. Okay, so Lesta. Wait a minute now. I think the rule was first come, first serve, but I don't know, Gary.
Well, I'm going to whoever's the first offer on it
into an
here.
auction, but I think Creekside gets it. You offered it to 12. Creekside said he'll take it. So you're going to sell it to him. But can't you just put it up? Why does he have to offer it?
Well, of an offer. No, well, there's an offer on it here. Like
Well,
either,
was
you
the
know,
first
that sort of way.
And he would take it. So
yeah, but as Creek, I told Creek to put his offer on.
Okay.
He puts the offer on.
Is there anybody listening out there still interested in this type of horse? Chrisman sounds like he's still. You would have got 20 from Chrisman.
Chrisman's been 20 now. There's an auction going
buy the horse and sell it to Chrisman.
I have offers galore sitting in my inbox here now.
All right, so it's more popular than we thought. We just had to get the crowd going here.
No. Chrisman's offered, put the offer on. Welcome to the jungle, not Jungle Jane. Welcome to the jungle is not the one for sale, Chrisman.
All right, you got any more you want to throw up? You want? Okay, let me say that again.
I could sit here all night, put them up.
Not that you want to throw up, but let's put a disclaimer. Do you have a few more? Let's put one up. All right, so far we've had comments from Creek, Chrisman, and Lesta. And Lesta didn't get his horse yet. So what do you got for Lesta?
Because I'm giving Creekside 30 seconds to put his bid in.
No,
he doesn't put it in.
He said he's got. No, that wasn't the deal. The deal wasn't.
Right there, right. I've accepted the deal. I've accepted the deal of Creekside.
All right, don't be trying to renege. We'll kick you right
off.
No,
I'm not. I'm just because the reason I'm saying is because people say and then they don't bother their backside. It has now went to Creekside. He has the horse in the stable for $12. That was agreed.
Calm down.
Okay.
All right.
No, you can't.
What's that?
Right. Let's go to the next one.
Let's see what you got for Lester.
Now this is a Game Oz.
Wait a minute. Glasses got all messed up. Game Ass?
Game Oz, yeah.
All right. Well, Stan now, he says he can sell.
Oh, he's jumping in the action now too, is it?
Yeah, well, hey, if you're not going to race them, you might as well sell them. All right. So we will have multiple options here. Lesta will have his first pick of 2 horses, or anyone else that's listening. And then Chrisman and Creek can also take, if Lesta doesn't take any, then we'll have to flip a coin if they both want it. All right. What's the name?
Game Oz. G-A-M-E and then A-S. Oz.
Game As. Game On. What kind of name is Game As? I think you're trying to trick into people saying gay mass. I think there's some trickery there. What kind of name?
Lee, what do you like?
What kind of name is that? Game As.
Game is a March hare.
Okay. We have. Can you see it?
No.
What the?
You can see me and you.
Oh God. So you're seeing the wrong horses?
No. Well, I suppose.
Seeing a couple donkeys?
Seeing the wrong studs.
There we go.
Nope, it's not up yet. Oh, there we go now.
Game as a Kentucky bred, a 104.75 turf horse, 3-year-old colt. Meets the criteria. Bred back in January. Good Lord.
Well, it is a 3-year-old.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't like it was bred the end of April and you never had a chance to run it. My gosh. January 2nd. The pedigree says, I got to shrink this back down. The pedigree. Did you accept Chrisman's offer on your breeder?
No.
Okay, so nice grandparents again. Would Nick's go, Gamine, Little Mike, Vindictive, and then go Gamine. 12 starts, 55. 4 starters have average winning distance of 8. Little Vindictive, very lightly raced. Okay, Gary, the parents are kind of questionable on this one, but the grandparents are very nice. Okay. Now, you're going to have to, is this the work here, the 108.52?
Yeah, I think so.
That was done on May 2nd, so it was this year.
Yeah. Again, it's all the equipment on it.
Yeah.
What's the conforms on it?
The same thing, not quite as good conforms for the immediate parent, but nice conforms. And its conforms. Short medium, hindquarters medium, underline medium. Legs are very good and average. So,
$12.
What are you asking for this horse?
$12.
I don't think so. Let's go 8.
Are you banning?
You got the average leg there. Come on.
Well,
108.52. Those are all day, every day.
well, $10.
$10, or what's behind door number 2?
No, right. Take it down. It's okay.
Huh?
Take her down. Nobody wants her.
Well, Lesta had the first right of refusal. Okay.
Let's move on to stalls.
I have a 2-year-old gelding that I will throw up there called Elite Agent. So he gets his choice. Door. He's considering. He just wants to see door 2. All right. Elite Agent, I believe. A 2-year-old gelding. Keep that in mind. It's a gelding. Can you see it? No?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is not the quality as far as horse rating. It's only a 101.5. It's a gelding. It has short, medium, top line. Underline is medium long. Look at that big, gigantic stride it has. Hindquarters angles say medium. The legs are very good and good. The pedigree back was Old Tiz. So good, again, similar to Gary's. Good grandparents, or if you get into the technical term, damn sire, damn, all that. Mischief won. The mare did win about 190,000. No stakes. Okay, so let's get back to the works, if I have them correct. As a 2-year-old, the work, you see the work there? 22, 23, 45, 03, 108, 48, and then I got some other works up there. So you can have this one for $12 or Gary's for $10. Let's shuffle. First to bid. And if you don't want either, that's fine. Gary's for 10. Lesta would like your horse, Gary.
Well, that's all right. Put your bet on it. Game as. Now,
Game as for 10.
I'm going to go a wee bit off track here. I have Quality Bug. You remember that horse, Lee?
Quality Bug? You want to sell that horse?
Well,
is it breeder?
It's not retired yet.
All right, hang on. Stan's trying to sell one here.
Right, well, we're short Stan out there.
He sent it to me, but his is going to be better than either one of those. All right, we'll talk about yours on Discord, Stan, because I don't want to trick someone into that they might have been able to get even a better horse. In the future, we will get the list in advance and put the horse out there, the list of horses that we plan on having up for these. And then everyone will be able to take a look. And then when we get in, it won't necessarily be first come, first serve, but we'll figure out a way to make it happen. Maybe if multiple people are interested, we don't want to get into an auction scenario, but maybe we'll have a random number generator to choose who gets it or something. We kind of did this on the fly just to see if there was going to be any interest. So we had some interest in Discord the other day when we were doing, I think it was yesterday. But all right, so now you're going to take so you got your, Lesta got his horse, right?
Well, I presume
well, it says he sent an offer.
Right, okay. And would you
come on? Takes
give
like
it a chance.
1 second. It flashes red. You shouldn't.
Yeah, well, I'm going to it now. Right.
You're watching TV.
I'm just putting it out there. If anybody interested in Quality Bug.
Did you approve that sale yet?
Yes.
All right. Is that true? Creek hasn't, or Lesta hasn't confirmed it. I want to make sure you didn't renege on him.
Okay. He has it in the stable. Trust me.
We're going to look at Quality Bug.
Yep. I'm open to offers in this horse. This is not a 15-pound horse.
All right. Is this horse up for sale? Somewhere?
No. Well, I'll put it. There it is. There. I'll see you there.
Is this it?
That's it.
4-year-old filly. Quality Bug. This is a horse that, because you're on the podcast, you have an opportunity to make an offer. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, to make an offer. And if I'm happy with the offer.
To make it realistic, so people aren't wasting their time. I know that, do you want to state a minimum or not? Just let them.
Well, a minimum.
Otherwise, you're going to get $5, $10.
No. Well, I'll not be accepting anything under about $80 for it. Look at the pedigree and all of the horse.
All right, so an $80 minimum bid. Is it? Are we doing like on live auction? And if it goes over 80, you're selling it?
Well, I will leave it open to offers for the next 30 minutes.
Okay. Only from people that have typed their name on this podcast.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay. All right. You can say no if you want.
Have a look at the confirms. Have a look at the pedigree. Let them see what it is.
Okay, I will.
Let
I
them
just
see
want to
the
get the
works.
rules down. Don't want to be controversial. So an $80, and it would be an offer to you, not an offer on here.
No, it'll be an offer on the thing.
So you
And
have
it'll
to
be
go
left
into
over for 30 minutes, and I will, if there's 85 bid, there's 90 bid, I'll be
Okay,
accepting
so
the highest
you'll
offer.
take the top offer for the next
Yeah.
35 minutes.
Yeah.
Because make it a nice round number. Okay.
Yeah.
Conforms. Short, medium for top line, underline medium. So it kind of puts it in the sprinter, potentially classic, 7-8.
This horse finished second in the eliminator.
Okay. That's what I said. 7-8 possible. Okay. Medium high bone strength or hindquarters. And then it has good and very good legs.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the conforms. Pedigree is, I'm trying to make it so you can see it all. Nice pedigree. Got winning colors in there. Got Goldacova, King Mambo, Quality Road. And then Quality is Gold. Is that yours? Quality is Gold?
Yep, that was one of my top breeding stars.
Wow, look at that. 4 starts, only 15 in earnings, but has sired 33 starters, of which there have been 4 stakes wins. And again, look at the average winner of its sires, which this is one of, 7 furlongs. Doodlebug. How'd you get a horse to breed that never raced?
I paid the $30.
Holy crap. Okay. 17 starters. Those winners have also averaged about 7.43. So you're kind of nailing in that the Quality Bug horse received the kind of the same traits as the 2 parents. Okay, now let's go. You're going to probably have to relay some of you can see the history here. You can see it's running 6 a mile, 5.
This horse has always confused me.
Yeah.
Look at his times, and then you see what distances it has won over.
Yeah, I'm looking here. So it won at a mile.
That was the eliminator.
It won second in eliminator, so it could do the mile. 5 furlongs, it got a second. You would think. We haven't looked at the splits yet, so I don't know.
No, but this is what I'm saying. It'll be very confusing.
So you're selling this as a breeder, I assume. Because it's not really knocking the.
No, well, it's only run. I think it's only run once this season.
Okay,
so the horse I forgot about, and I've just remembered about it again.
So it looked like it did want 5, 6, like 7 was a stretch, or 8 was a stretch, but it seemed to handle it
very well.
Interesting. Okay, so
every time.
For the next 32 minutes, anyone that's interested in buying this horse must submit a bid of $80 or more to Gary. And so we've sold horses. We're selling now breeders. Lesta says Quality Bug matches some of his lines. 80, huh? So he's a filly, or she's a filly.
Yeah.
So if you figure 10, if you were to put this horse up to sell the breeds, because typically the value of a horse is kind of its first year breeding, unless it really does well. So would you ask $8 for someone to breed to this horse?
I probably asked 10 going by the grandparents of it.
Okay. So I'm just saying.
That's just, yeah.
If I'm thinking it over, I'm thinking, now obviously long term, you're going to get 20 more breeds, but depending on the first 10, you might have just thrown, so you can really only, to me, unless it's like a total superstar. And I'm not saying this horse isn't or wasn't, but so if you're thinking a fair breed is $8 to $10, then your $80 sounds accurate. Now, Lesta says too pricey for him right now. But so anybody, 30 minutes, tell your friends, tell your family, tell people that someone looking to join and get their breeding program underway. All right, Lesta. Bit pricey for you. What would not be pricey for you? Just to give Gary an idea. Not saying you're obviously put $10, but let's say 60.
I actually think I might just retire it myself anyhow, because I think the bloodlines has come through.
I hear you. You could be breeding some superstars with it.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Well, Gary,
leave it at that. Leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that, and we'll kind of fine-tune a show just for this kind of stuff, and we'll advertise it a little bit more, and we'll see if we can move some horses. I'd really like to get some new stables in here because they might see we're kind of really going over horses in detail, so we might not only would
you're breaking them down.
Not only would they might want the horse, but they're also kind of seeing what people might look at or what they might want to look at when looking at any horse they might look to claim or buy or whatever. Gary, it's been a pleasure, buddy. Thank you so much.
Yep, absolutely.
And thanks for hanging in till, what is it, 8:30 your time?
Yep.
All right.
It is
Thanks
indeed.
everybody for listening. Congrats to Foggy Dan and those that got the money in the finals tonight, and good luck to those that made it through to the next round of the.
I think Carton will be a big danger.
What's that?
Carton will be a big danger for the 2-year-olds.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. Until next time, we'll see you later.
Good luck. Bye. Bye.
Bye.